Hello, everyone. I'm Victor from HashCurve. I'm thrilled to be here and quite excited to be able to wrap up these 2 amazing demo days. Let me just dive straight in and start by providing some context on prediction markets. We all make predictions every day, whether it's forecasting revenue, predicting election outcomes, who's going to be the next president, or guessing if it's going to be sunny tomorrow. Now, imagine if we asked you to predict the startup from the fellowship that will become the first unicorn. Well, we can turn that question into a prediction market. And on an individual level, well, these predictions, no offense, are rather worthless. But collectively, it becomes a powerful source of information. And research shows that these prediction markets can outperform pools, experts, and even professional analysts. Now, predicting the future isn't just fun. As you can see, it's also incredibly valuable. By establishing efficient prediction markets, we can generate new data sources and cryptoeconomic oracles. Now, even though it's very promising, existing prediction market solutions have had limited success. And we wanted to understand why that is. So we conducted over 50 interviews. And what you see here on the slides are the main insights. So the first issue that we saw is that users face challenges with opening and closing positions swiftly. So there was a lack of liquidity, which is a very unpleasant experience. The second insight is that users enjoy making predictions for various reasons, such as reputation or having the right to brag, but the existing platforms often overlook the importance of these non-monetary incentives. And the last issue that we saw is that there were some concerns about the quality of the oracles and the resolution mechanics. And within Web3, we know how important trust can be. At HashCurve, we have addressed these problems. We are building a platform for community-managed prediction markets. So what makes us different? Well, we are actually leveraging perpetual futures, perps, to enhance liquidity and provide a seamless trading experience. In terms of incentivization, we also enable trading on playing markets, so not just money markets. And we will use tokens and reputation mechanics to incentivize users to make accurate predictions. The community will also be in the driving seat, proposing and managing new and existing markets. Through careful use of tokens and reputation, we make sure that there's quality and we build a sense of ownership. Regarding the type of markets you'll be able to trade on HashCurve, our primary and only rule is to have markets with financial relevance. So for instance, a market could revolve around whether Ethereum would gain regulatory approval in the US or whether the merge is successful. So that's something that has a clear financial, in this case, crypto financial impact. As for our team, I'm working alongside Kristof, Jack, and Boris. We are an experienced senior team with a very strong background in quantitative trading and technology, and we see prediction markets as the logical extension of what we have been doing so far. To summarize our progress, we have conducted user research, we have deployed smart contracts for the markets on testnet, and we are developing a proof of concept for the platform. If prediction markets interest you, we would love to connect and get your feedback. For any questions, my co-founder Kristof will be happy to answer them. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Victor. Welcome, Kristof. Let's get started in the Q&A. First one, prediction markets built on crypto rails have existed for a while and haven't taken off. What do you think is different about the market now that makes you excited?
Okay, so a few things. Like I think using just incentives, like token incentives to incentivize predictions. It's really the core thing we actually want to do, because eventually I've talked to like a lot of users and they said they're not fully in it to just win 50 just bucks. They are in it to actually prove they are just expert. They want to showcase to the world they are actually making the actual bet on it. Like I think doing predictions and having things like just repetition, showcasing expertise is very important. And we also use perps. So I don't think many or just others have used perps, and I think perps actually aggregate trading nicely, liquidating. And it's a shortened term trading, just experience, and that will help, I think, with the whole market.
Someone asks, how do perpetual futures solve for limited liquidity in event-driven markets?
As we said before, like, I think perps actually help with that. Like, it's a shorter term just mechanism. It's more standardized, and it can help with liquidity. Like, why perps have been popular in crypto and not just normal futures like other prediction markets have. It helps with short-term illiquid markets, and I think people need to be just incentivized. And I don't think for the market, Gaushi incentivize people. Like, I think Blur is a nice example in a peer-to-peer market, which incentivize people actually to put in quotes market-made markets. And we are actually just leveraging using that.
We have time for probably 2 more questions. One is that several people ask, how do you bootstrap liquidity for the perps? Who's going to make the markets?
So we probably start with markets which have some initial interest, right? Which have some PMF. So first of all, we want to incentivize market making to using tokenomics and the perp mechanism. It's more short term, because many people we've talked to said they actually don't want to wait 4 months. They actually want to bet on tomorrow. And I think that improves liquidity. And I think also just reputation. People care about their just reputation scores in other games, for example. And I think we need to just leverage that to incentivize people to put in predictions always, even to share information, because in the end, prediction markets are about sharing information, and we need to incentivize that. And in the current markets, they don't just incentivize it enough, and I think that's the main issue at the moment.
The last question we have time for is, how are you navigating the regulatory environment for this?
Okay, so we have play markets and just money markets. We use play markets as a more flexible mechanism to bootstrap just money markets, because it's a lower bar. So play markets we can do just anywhere. That's not a problem with just regulation wise. Money markets aren't a problem in any just geography outside of the I think US. So the CFTC just brought a case against money markets. So we would start with play markets and just money markets anywhere outside of the US. Play markets we can do anywhere. And if it, eventually we want to be CFTC regulated, of course, but it will take like a year or so. And to actually mention this, our team has been SEC cleared. We work in finance, so we have experience with working with regulators. So we think we can, pull it off. But it will be something beyond our go-to-market.
Great. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome.